Welcome to Sociology Vibes, where we simplify challenging ideas into easy to understand insights. Today, our focus is on the sociological explanation of gender socialization and gender roles. Sociologists view gender as a social construction, meaning gender consists of cultural expectations created and reinforced by society. For example, women wearing makeup is considered normal, while men wearing dresses is considered deviant. Sociologists understand gender as a social construction and sex as biological distinctions between males and females. Gender socialization refers to the process of learning the culturally assigned and defined gender expectations. This starts at birth and continues throughout the life course. This process teaches people what is considered appropriate for their assigned gender and shapes how people dress, speak, act, and even what careers or hobbies they pursue. Gender socialization is also based on cultural ideologies or beliefs, values, and attitudes that support and maintain social gender inequalities, privilege, and interests of the dominant group in society. In childhood, children are taught to play with gender-appropriate toys, such as dolls and kitchen sets for girls, and trucks and action figures for boys. Boys are told not to cry and be tough, and girls are taught to be polite, nurturing, expressive, and not too loud. In adulthood, men tend to be viewed as leaders, while women are encouraged to go into caregiving types of careers. Men are often praised for babysitting their own children, while women are expected to be natural caregivers. Women in the media are often portrayed as passive objects of beauty, while men are portrayed as powerful, decisive, and action-orientated. While fashion has changed over time, fashion trends still tend to focus on the appearance of women over men. Gender socialization can be overt when parents, for example, deliberately and consciously choose one type of sport for boys and another for girls, or when counselors guide girls and boys into different college majors and careers. Gender socialization is also covert and subtle and even unintentional when parents choose pink outfits for girls and blue outfits for boys. Teachers call on boys more often in class compared to girls, or when males in movies are portrayed as violent and women as submissive. Rigid gender socialization can even impact gender-related violence, such as intimate partner violence, bullying, and toxic masculinity. Gender socialization also involves the teaching of gender roles, meaning the expectations, behaviors, and responsibilities connected to gender. Gender roles vary across cultures and change over time. This means that gender is a cultural and social construction, dependent on the social environment, time, and place, and maintained and enforced through social rules, social interactions, and social institutions. For example, in traditional heterosexual partnerships, women are viewed as caregivers while men are expected to be financial providers. Today, these gender roles are still mainstream, although much more fluid. Sociologist Judith Butler argues that gender is not something we are born with, something that we perform through actions, clothing, and speech. She explains that society teaches people how to act masculine or feminine, which is why gender roles change over time and across cultures. Sociologists Candace West and Don Zimmerman introduced the idea of doing gender, meaning the way people constantly perform gender in everyday interactions, like how men are expected to be assertive and women are expected to be nurturing. Gender roles and expectations have a significant impact and consequences on our lives. Many jobs and occupations are stereotyped as masculine or feminine, like construction and finance work for men, and nursing and social work for women. Studies show that women on average are paid less than men for doing the same work. The consequences are that men often spend more time at paid employment and less time in the home with family members. Women often suffer a motherhood penalty when they drop out of the workforce or work part-time to stay at home with children, furthermore reinforcing traditional gender roles. Divorce and retirement often painfully bring these wage inequalities out into the open for women. However, these gendered rules and roles are not fixed and change over time. Women did not used to be allowed in higher education and in various careers. Today, women are nearly in every career field, showing that gender roles are shaped by culture and not biology. Recognizing that gender is socially constructed helps us think critically about stereotypes, workplace inequalities, and the expectations placed on people based on gender. It allows us to question unfair treatment and support gender equality in education, careers, and relationships, even when it feels uncomfortable and against the status quo. And that makes sociology worth exploring further, don't you think? Thank you for watching. Be sure to comment below with your thoughts, questions, or any topics you'd like us to explore next. Let's keep the conversation going and our community growing. See you in the next Sociology Vibes video.